yeah, like I said, let's keep that in mind. And as far as finally the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Father Time has passed Drew Brees by, as he was awful in this game. He was awful, and once again, if it wasn't for the turnovers, this game between the Saints and the Buccaneers would have been close. It would have been close, but a lot of miscues from the Saints, and it cost them the game. And this is their whole third home playoff loss. You know, you know, they have for a team. Listen, Drew Brees is going to be remembered for bringing the New Orleans Saints their first Super Bowl. But let's face it, since then they have done absolutely nothing afterwards. They have one bad playoff loss. We all know the Minneapolis Miracle. We remember the NFC Championship game. Get outplayed by the Vikings, and now a loss against the Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So the Saints really got to look at themselves in the mirror and look, where do we go from here? You know, and they were a top-rated defense too. So but Drew Brees' awfulness is not the reason why they lost the game. They lost the game because Cook had a bad turnover. Bad turnover. If it wasn't for the bad turnover, it wasn't for the turnover that changed the game, changed the complexion of the game. Because New Orleans could have come back, could overcome this, but they couldn't. They couldn't, and as a result, Tampa 10-point win, and on their way to Green Bay. And look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady playing his 14th conference championship, and playing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who haven't won a play, haven't had a playoff, haven't been to the NFC Championship game since 2002, and look at this. Bruce Arian, Tom Brady, Todd Bowles, Tom Brady, who, by the way, the uniform is different, showing he's still a great quarterback. He haven't missed a step, and AB, Antonio Brown has been quiet. So for the most part, I could see Tampa go in there, and both championship games honestly could be, it could go either way. It could go either way. Oh, two great battle of great quarterbacks. Josh Allen is coming to his own. If Mahomes I hope Mahomes is going to be all right. I hope Mahomes is good enough to play. Otherwise, if Chad Henne plays, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see Kansas City having a shot. But for now, I'm gonna take Kansas City to beat Buffalo. And as for me, if Aaron Rodgers, if we don't see the Aaron Rodgers we saw last year in November, then I like the Pack. I like the Packers. I like the Packers at home. I heard it's gonna be frigid down there. It could be frigid in Kansas City. I don't know how the weather is in Kansas City, but we shall see. We shall see. Oh, one other note. Tomorrow is going to be the opening of the Jets' new head coach. If you don't realize, They hired a defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. Um, you know, they got a new head coach, which didn't take long. And I don't honestly, I think it was a good. I think you know, first year head coach. I believe the Jets. We shall see tomorrow as far as the team. But one I don't know. As far as the championship game goes, to me, like I said, I'm picking Kansas City and Green Bay to be in the Super Bowl. So it won't surprise me. I mean, I've seen enough surprises in the NFL before. I think we haven't seen nothing yet. All right, the inauguration of Joe Biden. Let me tell you, I am so. First of all, I don't care if you're a Joe Biden supporter or not. You have to admit it's something different. When Joe Biden talk or his demeanor, I feel like I'm in church, and he spoke like a preacher, his mannerism is like a preacher, and he showed you guys and remind you what being a president, how to conduct yourself as a president, have a president be I don't know what's the word. Have a president, conduct yourself like a president, act like a president, and have respect. Unlike somebody who was in the Oval Office for 4 years and have no respect whatsoever. No respect. You can say whatever you want. Trump have no respect at all. At all. And y'all let him, and us folks, y'all let him do whatever the hell he wants. Listen. I believe in Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden is going to do great things for this country. I can feel it, And Kamala Harris, don't be surprised. Even when she run for presidency, Kamala Harris, I could see her run for president. I could see her run for office. I really could. She has tremendous presence. Tremendous presence. To me, when I look at Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris, Madam Vice President Kamala Harris, she remind me of Barack Obama. She remind me of Barack Obama. The way she conduct herself, the way she carry herself, everything. It for the first time in 4 years, it's going to be something different. And you know what? It's a beautiful thing, man. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm glad that Joe Biden finally going to address the biggest elephant in the room. Finally. You're going to have a president who finally going to take responsibility. Finally. You're going to have an administration who has a plan. And don't put a lot of pressure on Joe Biden because this is not... at least he's doing something about it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. At least he's doing something about it. Unlike the president before, which he didn't do a damn thing about it, and he didn't really care, and people didn't say shit about it. So don't start to be like, oh, don't be like, oh, Joe didn't do nothing. But I didn't say nothing when Trump. This is all the mess that's happening right now is on Trump. All of it is on Trump. Period. And you had the nerve, the audacity to say you have no responsibility. You have no respect. He has no respect. And I'm glad he's out of the office. He needed to go. And I hope. And you know what? It's time for him. It's time for Trump to be held accountable for once. It is, damn it, it's about time. It's about time. And with that, I'm going to close with this. And with that, you know what? To hell with it. I'll close with this. There is a light underneath the tunnel. And I think 2021, around March or so, that's when things really, really start to change and start look at 2021 and start. Anyway, with that, that's going to do it for this edition of Drew Mania Live. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to listen to this episode again, please go to Spreaker.com, type in the keyword Andrew L. Perry. Once again, go to Spreaker.com, type in the keyword Andrew L. Perry. Or go to Anchor to listen to my show as well. Listen to my show, type in the keyword Andrew L. Perry. And always follow my show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and wherever you listen to your podcast. Until next time, this is it. Oh, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, Andrew L. Perry. Until next time, this is Andrew Perry. Always say to you, shalom, let peace go with you. And I'll talk to you in the next Drew Mania Live. So long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take it easy.